Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Cinderellimouse and today I want to look at some of the cross-compatibility features that come with the For Rent expansion pack when you combine it with other packs in the game. Thank you to the EA Creator Network for providing me with early access to the pack so that I can check these things out for you guys. The first thing that I want to look at is the Dine Out menu. Do the new foods that come with For Rent appear on the Dine Out menu? This is something that bothered me with Horse Ranch because we didn't get kind of like the new foods on the menu, like the new nectars, the new drinks. It's something that I feel like they've been overlooking. Home Chef Hustle as well. The new pizzas did not appear on the Dine Out menu, and it does really bother me. It feels like it's an oversight. So I'm here in this absolutely gorgeous restaurant that I have in San Myshuno, which, do you know what? I absolutely love apartments. I love that I can actually turn this into apartments now, but I kind of wish that I could still have commercial venues on the same lot. Anyway, this is my restaurant and I'm just going to kind of go ahead and look at the menu. It is meant to be a South Asian restaurant, kind of India sort of way. So I feel like the new foods are going to fit it quite well. So if I go into custom menu, and I have a look here, there's new teas and things. So, oh yes, okay, brilliant, like 10 out of 10 Sims team. So this is one of the new drinks, I think, Carpe Trung. So we can add that to the menu. What else do we have? I'm probably missing them. There, Thai iced milk tea. So the new drinks definitely appear on the Dine Out menu. That is amazing. Very, very excited about that. I think there's a few. I think there's like 3 or 4. Is that a new one? No. There's so many drinks, it's hard to kind of like see. I should have made a list of the names, guys. But I've definitely found 2, so they are included. That is a good thing. Let's have a look at the new foods as well. I'm going to go down to main meals because I feel like that's where we're going to find them. Okay, that tofu pad thai, that is like my favorite. That's the one that I want to eat the most. So that is from the new pack. So amazing that they've included the new foods on the Dine Out menu. Good job, Sims team. There we go. As well, under desserts, you've got hello, hello. So absolutely, they definitely are appearing on the menu. Okay, so the next thing I want to check is club activities. Are there club rules if you have get together and For Rent? So hot stuff, baby. Let's have a look what there is. So what would we expect there to be? I would expect there to be like marbles. So play marbles, yes. So that's brilliant. That has been included. I'm not seeing specifically a hopscotch, but maybe that's included on play with playground equipment. Maybe outdoor. Well, adults can do it as well, so it wouldn't be under kids' activities, would it? It'd be under adult activities as well. I am not seeing hopscotch on there. What else would it be under? Fun and games, there we go. There, play hopscotch, amazing. Let's have a look as well under like food and drink. I guess things like using the new rice cooker and the tea maker, I guess that's going to come under like cook and eat and drink coffee and things like that. So maybe that's already covered. Home activities, is there anything new there? No, just things like fixed objects. But I guess if you were in a residential property and you wanted to have some kind of handyman group, so you could have like a specific day where you invite all your handy friends over to kind of like fix up the property, that could be something you'd want to do. As well, if you were like sorry, my phone's pinging. If you were like a property owner, if you were the landlord and you wanted to kind of like get your friends and family over to help you fix up the property, that's another idea that you could do. Or like a cleaning up day, you could absolutely exploit the club rules for that. Okay, so this is an apartment building that I've been building for a while. It's been in my game for ages, actually. It just worked as a coffee house. It didn't actually work as apartments. But I've kind of converted it now into apartments. And I'm hoping that Sims are going to come and use like the coffee house and things like that as like shared spaces. I'm sorry if you can hear my phone pinging in the background. But there are a few things that I want to kind of look at as well. So let me just go to Cinderella's home apartment. I wish it targeted on the specific apartment that your Sim owns and not just is kind of like somewhere up in space. But if I jump into build mode, there are a few different things that we can look at in terms of cross compatibility, like how well does this work with city living. You can see already that I'm excited to have more kind of apartment spaces in the Spice District. I absolutely love this world so much. So mine is the yellow one. So if I go to 3 Waterside, you do have compatibility with the lot traits and things that were originally a feature with city living, and you can see all the lot traits that you would normally be able to put on residential properties, with a few exceptions, but most of them you can actually just use on any apartment as well, and it is assigned to the apartment, and when that apartment's loaded it's also going to apply to community spaces. So say for example my apartment had great soil. Okay, so maybe I would only have this little kind of like patio area to plant my plants on, but it would also apply at the same time when my lot is loaded to the community spaces. So it would apply to these here, but only when my specific apartment's loaded. So there's other things as well, like if we go into the lot challenges, some really interesting ones that you're going to be able to play with. For example, like things like grody and filthy. So filthy, I would say, and things like cursed and gremlins. Like gremlins is the one where things break a lot. So if you had something like filthy and gremlins, your plumbing would be breaking a lot more quickly, a lot more often, and it'd be getting dirtier faster. So that's also going to attribute to mold if you have the mold lot trait. So if you have like those 3 enabled, you're probably going to get mold really, really quickly. So I'm actually going to do that because there's a few things that I want to test with mold. But yeah, like if you want an apartment that has lots of foxes, you can actually do that. Again, it doesn't have to be apartments. It can be a rental cottage. So if your rental cottage wants foxes, you can do that. I would say though, clothing optional isn't currently available on residentials, which I think is silly because I wish that it would allow us to do that. That's the same as any other residential. And what else as well did I want to point out to you? There was another one. Maybe maintenance troubles, that's the other one. So maintenance troubles as well is also not available on residential rentals. The reason for this is because this triggers events, and events already occur as default in residential rentals. So this one here is particularly a way to have events even if you're not living in a rental. So it's really clever that they thought of that actually. What else do I want to check? So I do actually want to start playing with Cinderella because I would actually like to get some mold. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of like testing cheese on, and I'm going to go ahead and kind of like make everything dirty. Hopefully this will make mold happen quite quickly, and here as well, make dirty. There we go. Cinderella is magic as well, so I guess I could go ahead and like break that, perhaps, maybe not. I don't know how to do that. Another thing that I wanted to check while I'm on my little apartment, you can see I've got these windows from what's it called, high school years. I've got these windows from high school years. So if I can somehow get up into using kind of like the fire escape system, am I able to break into somebody's apartment by the windows? No, it doesn't look like I can. It's kind of giving me like the little travel icon, but it's not actually letting me, it's not giving me any of the options on the apartment. So what I'm talking about here is if I go over to their front door and I click on this, it gives me the option to break in, which is going to do that animation. I thought it would have been quite cool if, as another alternative to breaking in, I could also break in through the windows if I had High School Years installed, but it doesn't look like that's an option, which is a bit of a shame really. Let's see what route Cinderella is taking to get there. Oh, I've paused again. Why do I keep pausing? She's going a very, oh, I don't know where she is. That is not where I told you to go, Cinderella. So she should be able to kind of like get in through here, go here, and like climb up this ladder, and then climb up like the whole fire escape to get to the roof. I actually really love this. I've got like all this stuff set up on the roofs. Like, I love it. This is kind of like a 90s music video. You know, like at the end of a film, like you'd have the camera panning around and have the rock band singing on top of the building. That's kind of what I was going for there. Okay, so things seem to be working okay-ish. I guess we're gonna have to hurry it up if we want mold to spawn, because there's a few more things that I want to check. So let me just get some furniture for this apartment, because something else I want to kind of show you, which I have kind of like already checked out with my kind of like faffing around kind of off camera, but you can actually, this is compatible with laundry day. So if I go and find laundry day, where are you? Here we go. And I give Cinderella a few of these like laundry hampers. You know, her clothes are going to go in there. And then if you want to have in your shared area, which is really common, right, in kind of like inner city apartments, if you wanted to go ahead and have a laundry room, this is going to be functional, and you are going to see other Sims come and use these appliances as well. I don't know if it's going to count towards the using appliances aspiration, part of the aspiration. So if I go to, what would it be? It's not location, is it? Is it popularity? Discerning dweller. So there's one that says use an amenity in a shared space. No, we can do this. We can do this quite quickly while we're waiting for other things. What are you doing, Cinderella? What are you doing on your bike in your Darth Vader costume? Cinderella, what are you doing right now, my love? So let's just get back in there. So one thing that I want to check as well when mold spawns is, will the Strangerville suit, which I should have somewhere, do I not have it anymore? Are you kidding me? Where is my Strangerville suit? Oh my god, did I give it to another Sim? Why would I do that? No, don't clean things, Cinders. No, we want it to be dirty. I actually need you to like break it. Can you like prank it and break it? Oh dear me. Like, is this not dirty? I thought this was meant to be dirty. Cinderella, have you been cleaning things when I've not been looking? Oh, another thing that I want to kind of point out in terms of like cross compatibility is, actually let me focus on one thing at a time. So if I send Cinderella in here to take a shower. Okay, so Cinderella should be dropping clothes now. She's not dropping clothes. Why aren't you dropping clothes, Cinderella? Maybe if I get her to have a quick sleep, then she should be dropping some clothes into that laundry hamper. There we go. So we have got clothes in the hamper now. So if I get Cinderella immediately back up again, we can go and do some laundry and we can add it to the washing machine. Now she will go down and start to use the amenities in the shared space, but I want to know, will it check off the aspiration? So let me just kind of jump into my files for a second. Okay, so if I put in the cheat to complete that milestone, and then we'll go to this one, and it says use an amenity in a shared space. So Cinderella should hopefully go and use, let me just put walls half down, guys. Cinderella should hopefully go and use those laundry machines, and that should hopefully count towards using an amenity in a shared space. So let's just kind of fast forward and get down there a little bit quicker. There we go, and you can actually wash the laundry, Cinderella. You don't have to just put it in there. What I have noticed though is other Sims seem to come down and start doing laundry for you. So if you just kind of like leave your laundry down there, someone else is probably going to move it and kind of unload it, which is quite interesting. But again, a nice little feature of the pack. So there we go, Cinderella is doing the laundry. It did count towards using an amenity in a shared space. Beautiful. We've got like a gym down here as well. What else have we got? We've got all sorts of stuff. I've got this entire like shop next door, so maybe if I come and use this DJ machine, practice, maybe that's going to count. Is using the City Living mural going to count as well? Paint City mural. Like there's so much to do. Like I could come and maybe I could put the like the tea maker in here as well, and we could like use the new teas. Oh, that's the point as well. Somebody was asking on the public Discord if you have a higher cooking skill level, will your Sims know more recipes on the rice cooker, or is the limit 4? So it'll be interesting to check the rice cooker as well and see if that adds to it or not. So I'm actually just going to fast forward this. We'll kind of like give her a minute and see if that counts. It's not looking like the DJ booth counts towards this. You know, if you wanted like a party place and like you wanted to have like party stuff for your Sims to use, yeah, I guess that's not counting as an amenity. I mean, it kind of makes sense. What about the yoga mats? If I go all the way up to the roof where there's a yoga mat, will this count if I practice yoga up here? Cinderella, leave the mural. Come and practice yoga. I want to know what counts and what doesn't count. Oh, the welcome wagon's here. Hang on, guys. Let me go back down again. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for welcoming me in. The werewolves have come to welcome me to the neighborhood. Invite neighbors in. Hi, everybody. Nice to meet you. Cheerful introduction. So these Sims don't actually live in the building, but they do live in this world, in this neighborhood. So that's why they've kind of come to say hello. Akira, though, did you see Akira and Nox? They are tenants of the building. This is the building that I'm going to use when I play with Eliza Pancakes as well. I wish we had lifts and things as well. Oh, Bob as well! Like, Bob lives in this unit here. And the lovely thing is, as well, you can like customize the unit to the Sims personalities. So Bob Pancakes, his unit has like the homey trait, which makes cooking easier, and some other things as well, like oh, what else does he have? I can't remember, and he's dirty as well. He's like a slob, so he's got one of the dirty traits on his apartment. Okay, so everybody's in my apartment. We've got fruitcake. Nox is roaming the halls. I've put things like this in here as well. I wanted to see if like I could throw my trash out. So I need like a bin, don't I? I need a bin in my apartment. I wanted to know if I could use like the City Living trash chute. Where are we? Let's put a bin down. I'll just get like any old bin, like any standard bin. Like, there we go. Good enough. I haven't got any seating or anything, guys. I've not really like fully planned this out. But if I throw this away, if I clean this up, that's going to generate some trash. And then hopefully I can see if I can actually use that. Another thing, talking about trash, I've got the Eco Lifestyle dumpster down here as well. Now, it does appear that this fills up quite quickly because there's so many people generating trash on this lot and there's so many people in like the shared spaces. It does feel like there's like a constant steady supply of trash in the dumpster. So if you like diving for deals, you're going to be able to do that quite regularly just on your own lot because it's like, you know, there's shared areas, so yeah, you're generating quite a lot of trash. So things like you know, the combination of things like if I just go back into build mode as well, sorry, there's so much to think about and I'm so excited. So for example, you could have, this is Bob's apartment, so I gave Bob chef's kitchen, homey and filthy. And if I kind of look at some of the others, where does Nox live? I can't remember where Nox lives. Is it this one? No, that is Ava Liner's apartment. It must be this one. No, that's Akira's apartment. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this is Nox's apartment. So I've given him reduce and recycle, which means that you have to manage your trash. So I thought it'd be really interesting to use something like reduce and recycle alongside the tenant rules, like the rental rules, because there's one that says no trash overload as well. So I thought that'd be a really interesting combination. You can also play around with things like there's this spooky lot challenge, but then there's a residential rule that says a rental rule that says you're not allowed ghosts. So I thought it'd be interesting to kind of like, you know, have some conflicts like that intentionally to kind of like create some drama and kind of like see how that goes for you. Hey guys, Editing Relly here. A couple of things I forgot to mention, so I'm just kind of like jumping in. If you can hear water running in the background, it's okay. I'm running a bath. I've not got plumbing issues. So one thing I kind of wanted to mention was that if you have like a haunted house residential or a tiny home residential, then unfortunately the maintenance troubles lot trait for some reason is not enabled for those, even though it's a residential property. It's that trait only applies to normal residentials for some reason. It enables kind of the lot events, and I don't understand why you wouldn't be able to apply that on all types of residential property that aren't rentals. So hopefully they do amend that at some point. One other thing I forgot to mention was there is cross compatibility with cats and dogs. If you have that expansion pack installed, you're going to see this extra unit rule that says no pets, and it says this will prohibit tenants from having cats or dogs in their unit. That's right, no fuzzy wuzzies allowed. So it looks like it only penalizes cats and dogs. I guess you can have llamas, cows, horses, and like all the other pets, hamsters in your apartment, but no cats and dogs. I don't really know how that plays out, but I wanted to point it out to you. However, if you do want to rent out a farmhouse or something that does allow for animals, you're totally able to kind of move into any residential rental with whatever kind of animals you want. It will allow you to do that. Yeah, so I need it to get dirty. Will everybody come and like use my apartment and make it filthy, please? Because I need it to happen. What if I prank my own toilet as well? Mold should occur quite quickly, I think. There we go. And then if I use my own pranked toilet, hopefully that's going to cause me some problems. Like, I can fix these really easily as well with magic. So if you're trying to keep on top of your apartment, you're trying to keep things clean, you know, being magic is a quick and easy way to do that. Fingers crossed we are going to start to get mold soon then. Do I have any trash here? Yeah. No, I can't empty trash. I need to generate trash to empty trash. What can I do? What if I kind of like... What if I get like... a quick meal. So this is new. They've separated microwave meal from quick meal or drink. So I'm gonna get, I don't know what that is. It sounds fancy. It's one of the new Vietnamese drinks that came with the pack. Hi Eliza. Hi gorgeous. She's coming in. She's knocking on. Let's invite Eliza in. You are literally my child. I raised you right in this save. So this is gonna be your future property. Okay. Hi Eliza. Nice to see you. How are you doing? Tell her a dramatic story. Okay, what else do I want to check? So there's things like, obviously Seasons is installed now and it's a little bit cold. So if I go and I turn on the heater, you can see I've got this little kind of like city living floor grid here. I'm just trying to kind of check things out. I can't break it intentionally, apparently. Oh, this is the vampire's heater. So they've made the vampire's heater functional now, the vampire's radiator, which is amazing. Can you go here? And that's contributing to the eco lifestyle industrial eco footprint. So hopefully I should start to warm up now. Warm self on the radiator. So yeah, there we go. Look, warm surroundings. Nothing beats having the warm and fuzzies. So they've updated that. And then there's other things as well that I kind of wanted to check. Things like these things, functional off the grid, eco footprint. So that has an eco footprint and it's a positive one. I wonder if that's actually going to help me like with my electricity bills. There's this like air mounted air conditioning unit thing as well. Where can I put this? If I put that kind of like there, I don't really understand how these work, by the way. I don't know which way around it's meant to go. We don't really have air conditioners at home. We have them on commercial properties, but it's quite rare to have them on like normal houses in the UK, so I don't really know how they work. We've got like these radiators that came with this pack as well. I'm actually just going to cheat and give Cinderella a little bit of money. What do I want to do? Let me ka-ching a couple of times. Okay, so where's that like water heater thing? So if I get one of these like solar panel water heaters and I stick it out here, is that gonna like reduce my bills on the lot? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like there's gonna be like a lot of cross expansion compatibility, but I don't really know like how that's gonna work. See, these radiators, I feel like these should have an eco footprint and they don't. It's funny that has an eco footprint. That I feel like the water heater should also have an eco footprint. That should have like a negative one. So that might be, excuse me, sorry, that might be something that I like feed back to the team. I feel like, you know, using the radiators should be kind of like damaging the environment. I mean, maybe it does, maybe it does. Let me just turn on. Oh, it does. It just doesn't have it in the it just doesn't have it in the description for some reason, but it does actually negatively contribute to the eco lifestyle footprint. So this thing here is fully optional, green eco footprint. Okay, amazing. So where's my mailbox? Do I have a mailbox? I don't think I've actually put one on this lot yet. So one's probably spawned in like a really weird place already. I want to get one of the new ones from the new pack. Mailbox. Oh, no. No, not apartment mailbox. Actually, maybe I want the apartment mailbox. I don't know. Here we go. This was the one I was thinking about getting. I don't know where to put it. It's quite big. I guess I'll just kind of put it in the hallway like that. No, it's too big, isn't it? I'll put it out the front. There we go. Beautiful. Gorgeous. I like the green as well for the city. I really wish there was more swatches. Like, I like the dirty swatches and the clean swatches, but I wish there was like a clean green swatch and like a dirty white swatch and stuff. I just feel like that would give you a few more options. I don't have any mold yet. We have to be careful as well because mold can actually spawn in shared spaces, so the gym might get moldy. This area down here might also get moldy. Has my laundry done yet? It has. Unload laundry and move to the dryer, please, Cinders. Amazing. And dry laundry. Beautiful. Neighborhood action plans. Are there any new neighborhood action plans? I wouldn't imagine so, but I think eco lifestyle is going to complement for rent really well, just because let's have a quick look. So back to the old days. These look like all the normal ones. I'm not really seeing anything new there, but I think that's a nice feature. I think eco lifestyle and for rent are going to work really, really well together, especially if you have things like, you know, the community property as well, like that you vote on and it kind of changes. You could maybe do quite a lot with that. So Cinderella's out here chatting. Somebody's brought a pizza. Amazing. We love to see it. Knox Greenberg brought the pizza. Knox Greenberg made the pizza. Wait, do I have I have the pizza oven here. I forgot that I put that there. Akira's out here making food. So it does have a nice community feeling. Like there's always like food on the go and things like that. I wish Sims threw parties a little bit more spontaneously though in the shared spaces. That'd be cool. I've also got this like city living notice board as well. Leave affirming note, leave passive aggressive note. So even though they don't specifically have any cross expansion compatibility, they do work really, really well together. Things like eco lifestyle and this as well. Okay guys, so the toxic mold has spawned. It's in Cinderella's bedroom. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna need that Strangerville outfit. I'm gonna have to try and find it. I don't know what I've done with it. So once I find it, I'll be back with you. Okay, so I finally tracked down who has the Strangerville suit, and it's the Hazmat suit, and it's Cinderella's daughter from the high school years Let's Play. So I'm actually gonna yeah, so it says, because it's from Strangerville, it says, this will allow passage through toxic spores in the secret lab as long as it is worn. So it does specify it's the secret lab, but I don't know, toxic spores, I feel like it should protect us against mold. I feel like this would be a huge missed opportunity if it doesn't work. So I'm actually just going to give her something to do in this room. What would keep her occupied for a while? I want to say, maybe like let's get her like a little computer and let's get her playing The Sims Forever, and I feel like she's gonna be there. If she's anything like me, she's gonna be there for a while. So let's just get her one of these little like tables. Let's get her a little desk chair, nothing too fancy, and let's go ahead and get her a nice little, actually where's the one from Plumbella's kit? I like that one. Let's get that little cute PC. There we go. So if I get her up here and I get her playing Sims Forever, hopefully that's going to kind of like preoccupy her and keep her in the moldy room. What is going on? Why There we go. Play game, play Sims forever. And hopefully she can just kind of like sit in there and not be affected by the mold. Other than that though, if we get Cinderella up here and we just get her to kind of like take a nap without the hazmat suit, we should be able to see if there's a difference or not. So I'm going to kind of like fast forward. There we go. Hopefully she is going to be protected from the mold piles. Let me just get like a little screenshot of this because that's quite funny. I wish I could move the mold piles as well. I wish I could like click on them and grab them and move them around because sometimes they're not in the best places, but I don't know. That's kind of their personality. Their personality is that they're problematic. So I don't know. What other things do we have that we could try out? I've got like potion of rejuvenation, potion of forced friendship, alluring aura, nimble mind, transcendent charmer, purging, potion of nausea, curse cleansing. Oh, that's like specifically potion of immortality. Oh, it only prevents death from old age, nothing else. That's a shame. I would have liked for it to protect me against mold. Unlocks power of animosity, a potion to fulfill a Sim's needs, display of a Sim's magical aura, and good fortune. Well, maybe potion of good fortune might be a good idea. Oh, right, Cinderella has moldinitis now. Look. Mild moldinitis. Oh no, too much mold exposure has caused Cinderella to develop a case of toxic moldinitis. Uh-oh, Cinders, you might want to deal with that, honey. And then Luna, it seems like she's impervious, so we'll just kind of like leave her there a little bit longer while I check something else out. What else do I want to check out? So another thing that I want to check out is things like hoovers and the little kind of auto hoover from Pets as well. The little appliances, do they clean up mold? I've got so many things I want to check. So like I say, another thing that I want to check is if you have a high cooking skill, are there more than 4 recipes available on this thing? I'm also going to grab Cinderella a microwave and a kettle for reasons that I will explain later. And then we want to get like a little hoover. I'm just going to get one of the little handheld hoovers because they're kind of like easiest to move around. And then the little kind of like vacuum from Pets as well. I want to also get that one. So put this in your inventory, Cinderella, because I want to see if you can like hoover. Like, hang on, what upgrades can we do on this? Is there one for like water? Titanium rotors, bottomless pit, install self-charging power cell. Okay. Right, it's in my inventory. Can I hoover the mold pile? I don't know why I would be able to oh, I can magic the wall. I can inferniate the mold pile, but I can't magic scrubberoo it. I feel like that's a missed opportunity. That would have been good cross expansion because like look, I can like click on the sink and go to magic, and I can go to spells and scrubberoo it, and that is going to clean my sink. I can also repair stuff with magic, so I don't know why I wouldn't be able to scrubberoo the toxic mold pile. I feel like that should be an option. I feel like that's a missed opportunity there. Like I said, I don't seem to be able to like click on it to hoover it. What if I like hoover next to it? I guess not. What if I get like the little kind of like upright hoover and like I hoover the area with the upright hoover? Will that work? I just want to see what they haven't thought about, or like even if they have thought about it, they might have chosen not to allow for it because clearly they've thought about the magic, they thought about using scrubberoo and then decided not to do that for some reason. I disagree with that decision, honestly, but yeah, she is absolutely fine. So it does appear that the hazmat suit does protect you from mold, which is pretty incredible. So the hoover doesn't seem to be hoovering up the mold, but we'll see. I also want to see, because you can actually upgrade this one. Upgrade to waterproof mechanism. See? So that says it cleans up liquid messes. So if I now look, oh, Akira's doing laundry. Do you see him? Akira, yay, thank you for sharing this feature that like other tenants will come and use the laundry automatically. Here he comes. What a good one. What an absolute legend. Like, showing off the fact that this is cross-compatible with For Rent. Like, they actually come down. You do have to be careful. I've noticed, like, it does seem to start a few fires. So you do have to be a little bit careful of that. What's this, though? Magic. No. Settings. Also clean on. Upgrade. I don't know. Hopefully that's going to kind of do its thing. I don't seem to be hoovering up the mold pile, unfortunately. Hoovers and mold spores. Maybe that's a bad idea, actually, because I can imagine... Oh my god, it's even got like a toxic mushroom now. Oh no. Cinders, how are you actually doing there? You've still got mild moldinitis. She's not too bad. I'm not sure what she's cooking here. Oh, another thing I wanted to check, actually, while we're on appliances... if I get the blender from Home Chef Hustle, ciao Bella, will that cut down preparation time? So stop what you're doing a second, Cinders. What actual cooking level skill does she have? She has cooking level 9. So if I click on this, cook. Oh, I have got more recipes. So whoever, I'm so sorry that I don't know the name of the person. I saw the comment, but the chat in the public Sims Discord moves so quickly that it's hard to like find things once you've looked away from it. But I did see somebody asking in the public Sims Discord, are there more recipes available? Because normally you only get 4 on here. And so, like I say, Cinderella has like cooking skill level 9 and she's got all these different recipes. So it does appear that I don't know if these are from the new pack. I think these are from different packs. I think the only 4 recipes that you get in the new pack are these 4 like level 1 recipes. But I think what the team have done is they've looked at other recipes. Oh, there you go. That's by Ice Mum. So yeah, this came with this came at the same time as My Wedding Stories. These My Wedding Stories. Well, these additional recipes from different packs are going to be available in the pressure cooker if you have like the necessary expansions. So if I go ahead and I prep ingredients and I prep some vegetables, is that going to cut down the... Oh no, there's toxic mold in here as well. No, why? And she's got severe moldinitis. Oh my god. Okay, so if I look here, tofu pad thai, prepped ingredients. So that does like, so there is compatibility between For Rent and Home Chef Hustle, because if I make the prepped veggies, that's going to cut down on the price of the item and the cooking time as well. So that's really, really good. Okay, so Cinderella is absolutely, definitely infected with severe moldinitis. So another thing that I want to check, if I go to Manage Worlds and grab a vampire, I've seen a few different people asking, will my vampire get moldinitis if they drink from a sim with moldinitis? Or will they get sporiosis if they drink from a sim with sporiosis? So Vlad is drinking... See, the thing is, though, I don't think it should pass on because it's not a blood disease, right? It's not something that affects the blood. It's something that's on you like a spore. It's like in your lungs and it's on your skin. So it doesn't make sense that vampires would get sporiosis or moldinitis from drinking blood, in my opinion. I think it's cool because if you have Strangerville and you drink from a sim who's eaten the fruit of the mother plant, you do get it then. But in this case, with it being kind of like, you know, a surface level thing, I don't think it should apply. And also, so it doesn't look like it's applied. It could be a chance as well. It could still happen, but it'd be like a 50% chance or something. But yeah, I'm not too sad that it doesn't pass over that way because it's not how it spreads, right? We know the mold spreads through like well, it doesn't even spread through contact. I think you can hug sims with sporiosis and not be infected by sporiosis. It's like a breathing disease, I think. So and vampires, do they even breathe? So I'm not sad that didn't work, if I'm honest. Oh my god, she took her hazmat suit off? Are you crazy? Listen, you're gonna have to deploy Mold Be Gone because you're running a bit of a risk of infection here. I'm just gonna go ahead, I think, and kind of like repair everything with magic, Repario, Scrubberoo, because I feel like we've tested that enough. Magic spells, Scrubberoo, scrub the spores off. I don't know. I kind of want to run the risk. I want to kind of see what happens. She's also recently been bitten by a vampire and she's got severe moldinitis. She's only got 47 minutes left though, so I think she's going to be okay. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like the Hoover and things like that clean up the mold. In fact, it was getting increasingly moldy, so I don't know. Also, even though we've cleaned up the mold in our apartment, I don't know if like Bombigom cleans the entire lot, so we might just have to kind of keep an eye out for mold appearing and spreading in other areas, especially if any of the other tenants have been infected. They will start to spread that as well. So this is something that I want to check. So you can get hot water from the microwave now, and this, I think they put this in purely to upset the English people. So she just got some water from the fridge instead of the tap, even though Sims normally constantly get water from the tap. They now get cold water from the fridge that they heat into boiled water because that's logical. Also, be careful because you can actually really damage your microwave from boiling hot water. And also don't grab it like that. That is definitely going to burn your hand. So Cinderella is now drinking boiling hot water straight from the microwave, which seems like a strange choice to me, but fine. Is she going to get any kind of buff from that? Oh, another thing that I want to check quickly. If I order medicine, purchase medicine. There we go. If I get some medicine which came with get to work, which should be my inventory now. There we go. If I drink that really, really quickly, take medicine. Stop drinking your hot boiling water a second. Listen, Cinder, stop drinking your boiling... Put it down. Stop drinking your boiling water and drink your medicine, please. 6 hours of moldinitis. It's only mild now, though. Does that clear moldinitis? It does not. Medicine will not. I'm over-medicated. Is Cinderella dazed from being on prescription drugs, or is it the moldinitis? So that is the wrong medication to take if you have moldinitis. That is not going to help you. Finish drinking your hot water, which is so weird to me. Finish drinking your hot water, Cinderella, please. Because I want to see, she's just got smooth sipping, so that is like a standard buff that you would normally get from doing something like drinking hot water. Okay, put the microwave in your inventory. We're going on a road trip. I want to travel, and I am going to travel to Henford-on-Bagley. I'm going to go and see some old friends in Henford-on-Bagley. That's what I'm going to do. And you'll be seeing these friends again. So these old friends are from previous Let's Plays, which have been a little bit manic, I'm going to be honest with you. They've kind of been all over the place, and some of my old friends are living up here in this little cottage in Henford-on-Bagley. So I think I'm going to do Motel Cinderella at some point and see if I can move any of these guys in as tenants. I don't know if it's going to work because some of them have special traits, like hidden traits, that are used to kind of like give them unique gameplay. So for example, Guidry, the Grim Reaper, skeletons from Salvadorada, they all have like unique hidden traits to make them act the way they're programmed to act. But like I say, like whether I can move them in as tenants or not, I don't know. And the problem is Cinderella's kind of like had a bit of an affair with like everybody here, so yeah, I don't know if this is the best idea I've ever had. Oh, another thing as well, I tried to... Oh, I can eavesdrop? Wait, hang on. Eavesdrop. They're all looking at you, but they know what you like. Listen, they understand what you like, Cinderella. They're not going to hold it against you. I'm going to take a potion of plentiful needs as well, because Cinderella's not doing great here. She's been bitten by a vampire. She's got mild moldinitis. She's over-medicated on drugs that she didn't need to take. Apparently she peed herself at some point, so she's not having the best time. Okay, Bonehilda. This is Bonehilda, the skeleton maid, but I woohooed her back to life, if you're wondering why she has, like, human form. She's a macabre maid making magic maid mausoleum. Oh, gosh, this game. Okay, Hopscotch Hooligan. Oh, Bonehilda. All of the kids in my neighbourhood used to play hopscotch together for hours and hours. It got way too competitive. Friendships were forged and destroyed. Egos and sometimes shins were bruised and legends were made. One day I was facing Kenny, the most fearsome hopscotch opponent on the block. I I kept a watchful eye on Kenny, and when he looked away for a split second, I fudged my hops a bit, making it a little bit easier for me. Thankfully, no one else noticed. I ended up winning and becoming the #1 hopscotcher in our neighbourhood, and I was never dethroned. I'm still proud of that title today, no matter what. I don't know what I'd do if anyone found out I was a fraud. Think, do you know what, Bonehilda, you might be worrying a little bit too much about that now. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, can we be invited in, please? Can I go into this place? Knock on door. Don't break in. You don't need to break in. Having said that, maybe I want to pick up a few resources while I'm here. I can snoop. Oh, that is cool. These storage boxes. I think these ones came with Discover University, did they? Or Seasons. You can snoop in them. So that's some cross compatibility right there. Right, I'm inside. I'm in the house and I'm here to cause some mischief. Because I believe there is like a bit of a secret thing that... Where's my microwave? There we go. My microwave in my pocket. I believe if you boil water in Henford-on-Bagley, Sims get a little bit upset with you. Why can't I do it? Power has been shut off. Pay your bills. Are you serious right now? I wonder if Skeleton Maze cleaned the mold. That's a good question. We should try that. Oh my god, Ruby Maximus has got changed. He's not fancy anymore. Oh, Ruby. Right, do you know what? Go ahead and pay your bills. Yeah, pay bills. There we go. You can do it. You can do it. Put your bones into it. You can do it. Put your bones into it. You can do it. Put your bones into it. You can do it. Put your bones into it. I don't know any more of that song. Okay. Do you know what, Ribby? You seem like a bit of a rebel. Come and make some hot water, and we'll see how this goes. We'll see if everybody gets mad at you. If this skeleton with no digestive system. And thankfully, no fingertips or skin to feel pain, boils a cup of steaming, boiling, burning hot water in the microwave, this absolute maniac, and then drinks it. At least he's not going to come to any damage. If anything, he's just going to get a bit cleaner, right? Maybe this is just what skeletons need to do once in a while to stop from kind of smelling like, I don't know, old calcium or something. So, right, here we go. He's doing it. He's drinking the hot water in Henford-on-Bagley. Is everybody going to get angry at him? Are they all going to run over and shout at him? I genuinely do not know what this is going to do. I've just heard that it's a thing. Is anyone else annoyed? Clothing item. Nobody gets... Cinderella seems a little bit bothered. She seems to be a little bit shouty. Let's just get him to finish the cup of hot water. He's got smooth sipping. Oh, and steaming from drinking microwaved hot water. Microwaving water, who does that? Makes my blood boil hotter than the water. What blood? You haven't got any blood. Listen, you're a skeleton. I don't know if you realise this about yourself. Living with a wolf. What could go wrong? Hi, Grim. Does anyone else have it? Nobody else is angry. He boiled the water and got angry about it. Wait, the floor's wet? Is that because he's a skeleton? He drank water? Did it like just go through him? Oh my god, this game is so chaotic. I can't. Is there anything else I want to check? Or am I done? Like, I feel like I need to go back to Cinderella now. Just go to manage rules. Okay, so something else to consider. If you have paranormal stuff and your sim dies and becomes a mold ghost, you could actually potentially resurrect their ghost by doing the, is it the ghostly ritual? No, invoke the dead. So let me show you this. If you invoke the dead, sometimes you can actually create a ghost, and it can be any ghost from the entire world. So say you've been playing with mold on another lot and you have a sim that dies with moldinitis. Now the mold ghost can actually spread spores, so you could be completely innocently going about your business. Like, look here. So this sim that present suggestions, I don't care. So here, this sim here, Mumsy, I believe, if I remember rightly, I think she's the sim from Get Together that lives in like the big manor house. So any sim from the world, any ghost from the world can spawn when you use that interaction on the paranormal normal table. So if you have a ghost that died of moldinitis and you accidentally summon a moldinitis ghost, that ghost will wander around and it can actually create mold piles even if you don't have the trait enabled. So that is something to kind of like either watch out for, or something to be aware of, that if you're trying to get a mold ghost, that is one way that you can kind of draw them to your lot. Okay guys, so my final question is, can I buy dyes from Eco Lifestyle from the night market? Because this looks like a fabric shop to me. It's where you buy the shirts from and things, and that kind of looks like it could be fabric dye to me. It could also be tees, but there's some other stuff there in the background, so I did kind of want to check that because it's something that I was curious about when I was kind of like playing the pack myself. So Cinderella just kind of flies in here. Oh, look at the sun, isn't that beautiful? Like, I mean, don't look directly at the sun. That's not the best idea I've ever had. Look at her flying in on a mop. Listen, she's been cleaning a lot of mold, guys. Don't judge her. Purchase goods. I don't know why you've got your little bike out, Cinderella. Could you just purchase goods from this stand, please? Please let me be able to buy Eco Lifestyle dyes from this, because I find them quite hard to find, especially if I'm looking for a specific colour. Or you can buy things like flour and bell peppers from here, which is unexpected, but okay. Obviously like the marbles and things. So no, it doesn't look like I can, at the moment it could just be a randomization thing. I don't know why it's spawning food here. I wouldn't have expected to be able to get food from here, but I would have liked to have been able to get the Eco Lifestyle dyes. So I'm a little bit sad about that. Okay, another cross expansion feature that I think you're definitely going to want to take advantage of. This big stretch of water here is absolutely gorgeous. You can come out swimming here, you can explore this cave, but to get from the kind of main landmass over to this cave, it takes a long time to swim. So if you go into build mode, if you have any kind of like community lots in Tomarang, I recommend putting one of these little stalls down. So this is from Island Living, and I think it's a hidden item. You might have to use the show hidden objects cheat to kind of find this, but if you put one of these down on your kind of community lots in Tomarang, you can buy beach supplies. So if I just go ahead and get Cinderella to come over here and use this kind of machine, don't question how this works, but you can buy things like this luxury towel, which again I'm just going to kind of grab one that kind of I like the look of. You know what, let's get a float lounger, we'll get a towel, and we'll get an aqua zip. You can also get things like these, like pineapples if you want to plant some pineapples around here, and these kind of like big canoe boats, fish traps as well. We could grab one of those. I don't really know how that works. I kind of forget that it's a feature and then forget that it's there. So now if I want to go over to the cave, it's going to be so much easier because I can just click over here on the water and I can choose to ride here, and then Cinderella's going to get her aqua zip out and she's going to kind of ride over there. So here we go. Instead of being a complete and utter noob like this guy, like going for his little night swim, Cinderella can swim out and get her little boat out, and she should be getting a boat out. She's quite a strong swimmer, to be fair. I said ride, Cinderella. Gosh, she's a good swimmer. Okay, Cinders, listen, Cinders. I've just bought you an aqua zip. Can we set favourite water vehicle? And can we please ride over here on the aqua zip? Ride here. Do as you're told, Cinderella. She's such a problematic child. There we go. She's getting the aqua zip out now. Amazing. Come on, Cinders. Like, I think this might be thumbnail material, so excuse me while I... Actually, let me just get rid of the plumb bob. There we go. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. Okay, there we go. So Cinders can now aqua zip across there, which makes it considerably quicker and less tiring for her. So if she goes over here as well, go here, leave, just abandon the aqua zip. So some of the other things there that I just bought, you can go ahead and get a beach towel out and kind of place that in the world. I can also can I place this in the world? Can't be placed on, well, I'm not in the ground, am I? I'm in the water. So Cinderella, stop a second, stop a second. Maybe I can only put that on pools. I don't know. Placing world. No, there we go. So Cinderella should be able to get her little pool lounger out and float about on that as well. What are you doing, Cinders? Why are you being so problematic? Place your pool lounger in the world. Stop looking so full up. There we go. So there we go. So you can also place the pool lounger down and get on that and kind of relax, sunbathe in the nude if you want to, whatever you want to do. Also, now that Cinderella is on land, if I get her to go over here, you also see actually there when I clicked on the ground, because I've got the packs installed, you can do things like build a sand sculpture. I believe that's island living as well. You don't have to be on your bike. You're obsessed with that bike, child. I can place the beach towel down. There we go, and I can kind of like sunbathe and relax and all that good stuff. It's too dark to sunbathe. I should be able to moonbathe on it, like missed opportunity, Sims team. What else as well? This fish thing as well, placing world. I don't know how this works. It's like a fishing trap, so you can catch fish without... I don't understand it, guys. Like, someone explain that to me how to use that thing. But there you go, some other cross-expansion features that you might find useful. And yeah, I think that is more or less everything that I kind of wanted to show you. It looks like Cinderella is up to no good. What are you doing, Cinders? She's building a sandcastle. So I'm going to leave it there. That's just some of the examples of cross-expansion features that you might want to check out yourselves. And let me know, is there anything else you want me to check for you? Let me know in the comments box down below, and I'll do my best to check those things out and kind of let you know. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please do take care of yourselves, and I will see you around. Do watch out for my Let's Plays as well. I'll be back with Raising Them Right and kind of continuing Eliza's story with a For Rent expansion pack. And yeah, like, just... I can't even speak. Yeah, just stick around. Keep an eye on my channel. I'm going to be back with like loads of stuff. I can see you again soon, guys. Bye!